Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're here to do my review for my July budget. So let's just get into that. I will say I did not complete all of my goals for the month, but here's my monthly view. And if you're new here, I track all of my expenses and all of my income. I do not track cash transactions on this page. But I have my key over here because it does change every month based on which kit I'm using. That's not set up, obviously. But I've got auto pay, manual pay, groceries and household, fuel and car expenses because I also get car washes sort of frequently, paydays and incomes, eating out, which in August is going to be cash only, so that will not be on here. Miscellaneous, which I also took out in August, and then 2 savings and business, which also in August will not be on this monthly view. So all of this darker green is income that I received. These 2 lime green is extra debt payments. I paid off my Amazon credit card and closed it. All the dark blue is obviously groceries and household, which for August and moving forward, I've separated the 2, so I will have groceries and household separate. But let's kind of get into this because we've got some math I need to do. But for my get it done, the only thing that I got done on this list was paying off Amazon, which I knew putting all of them on there. Sorry, I got like a little gnat or something. Okay. Which I knew putting all of them on there was a bit steep because the total balance of what's left is close to $5,000. So I knew that I wasn't going to get everything done. I did cancel these 3 credit cards, Wells Fargo, Amazon, and Torrid. So those did get done. I separated my business and personal expenses and bank accounts. I did not deliver 10 days. I got 9, I think. I marked them with these little transparent dots. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did go out on Thursday and Friday, so 8, 9. So, yep, 9 days. So almost, but not quite. And I think that was it. Yeah, that was it for that. So my weekly check-in, obviously, if you guys watched yesterday's video, you saw I'm super over budget. I've been over budget on business stuff almost all month. Groceries went over budget in the 3rd week and miscellaneous was in the last week or in the 4th week. So, that's just kind of how that went. And hopefully moving forward, we will do much better about all of that stuff. So let's see, I've got fuel, which I did not track in my weekly check-in. So let's go ahead and add all of those fuel and car expenses, which is this, not super light, not like baby blue, but like the light blue. Okay, so I've got 12 for a car wash, 2161, 2009, 1591, and 1492. So 84.53 is what was spent on fuel for July. 84.53, which means we were under budget by $15.47. That pen is not wanting to write. And then groceries, of course, we were super over budget. Let's see, groceries was over budget by $262.62, which means I spent $562.62. Okay, and I'm just gonna put X's next to those. All right, let's see where we're at. And this is especially scary because I was already under budget with my expected income because I lost a whole week of pay. Delivery was over, not by much. My Planner Anna stuff was over by $138, but I lost out on $400. And it was actually a little more than that for the week, but that's what I lost out on with my expected income. So that was a little upsetting. Anyway, 82.41, 66.63, 60.96, 84.53, 5.62, 75, 119, 550.17, 210.64. Oh, that's it. I keep trying to add more. Okay, so we finished with my actual at 1812.66. And so let's see, 1225. So we were over by 587.66, which is terrifying. And I will be the first to admit that this is terrifying, especially considering most of this stuff went onto a credit card. I did not spend this out of this income directly. Most of it's on a credit card. And I mentioned in yesterday's video, I've locked all my cards. I'm leaving them at home. I'm not using them. And nothing makes you feel more broke starting a new month without that extra money that you really shouldn't be spending, but I was. So let's see, I've got 1812.66 plus, and then we'll add up 1166.17 for my fixed expenses, which put me at $2,978.83 for expenses. So we've got 2174.82. So I spent $804.01 more in July than I made in July. So we're definitely getting that under control, I hope. Overspent. Especially because most of this money that I spent went onto various credit cards. And I hate that. Like, I am just so over it. So we'll kind of go over. So I also added in, I was going to try to do sinking funds. I did not. My emergency fund is drained. It was not technically an emergency. I'm starting fresh. Here's my debt tracker that I sort of filled out but didn't really follow. And then the spending tracker for business stuff. But in August, we're just going to go over this super quick. So I've got income, auto pay, and manual pay. And as you can see, there's only 4 bills that are manually paid. I did add in a couple auto pays. Chewy will ship twice, although I might have to, this one will either be super cheap or I will skip it because my cat food already shipped and we're not even halfway through the other bag. And then I've got grocery is going to be in all this yellow, and I separated household, so those will not be together. Fuel, I'm going to try to fill up every Friday, and it might end up being on Saturdays, but I'm just going to put it on Friday. Like, it's not a big deal if I fill up a day late or a day early or whatever. And then as you can see, I do have extra empty spaces in here. So I've got household will be this pinkish color, and then 2 savings, which I'm going to put on my McDonald's paydays because I have set up, I changed my direct deposit, and I've set up this to automatically take 10% and put it into my savings account. So we'll see if that actually happens. And then extra debt payments in this lime green because I'm planning to use my Grubhub and DoorDash money to pay off debt. And then unbudgeted in bright red, and then credit cards in this blue because I do have to start paying those minimums. Because before I would just spend money on it, and then whatever I had left over after payday, I would just put towards whatever card. So I wasn't really tracking the payments. So I'm going to track those in different colors. And you'll notice I separated grocery and household. I got rid of the miscellaneous fund because that is where a lot of my money went because I didn't want to have unbudgeted expenses. So I just categorized them as miscellaneous, which was dumb. So I'm hopeful that this system will work out better. You'll notice there's no business expenses, but I do have my Etsy income will be on here, but none of the business expenses. And then my to-do list is 10% to savings, finish baby step 1, which is the $1,000 emergency fund. And technically, based on my income, I could get away with $500. $1,000 still makes me nervous, so we're going to start with that anyway. And then save half of the money I'll need for my car tax, because those are due at the end of September. And then my to-do list is to pay off and cancel my 2 Capital One cards. Have 10% of my McDonald's income. I should put that. 10% McDonald's income to savings. Change my auto pays, which I did that. And I need to pay off Declan's iPad because we owe money on it. And the screen cracked and I owe like $119, but for the insurance to send us a new one, they want me to pay $199. So I'm just going to pay that off and then get him an upgrade and then pay that one off as we go. So my goals for this month are $200 per week with delivery, pay off and cancel both Capital One cards, and then keep my apps updated. I need to keep QuickBooks updated for business stuff, and I'm starting to use EveryDollar, so I want to keep that updated at least weekly. And then since we just did my July checkup, this quote is way more fitting. I've been listening to a lot of Chris Hogan, and this was one of his quotes. Sorry. It says, if you are not intentional with your money, you will always spend more than you earn, which I definitely did in July. And then we have our budget and weekly check-in. And in August, I am going to start tracking fuel again because I'm starting to get out and do DoorDash and Grubhub more. And I want to make sure that that's where, or make sure what I'm spending. And then my savings tracker for my emergency fund. My debt tracker is only going to include my credit cards. When all of these are paid off, I will do a new debt tracker for my student loans. And then after my student loans are paid off, I'll only have my car. So, and then this, because I'm filming this on August 3rd, I've already made this payment. So that's already in there. And then my business stuff. So that's kind of where we're at. But I'm going to end this here, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.